Okay, here we are. That's all my stitch welding that I did. I had a couple blow-throughs right here. Blow-throughs meaning the metal was not thick enough because of the rust that was there, so it blew through. But that's not going to be a problem because I'm going to fill it with more metal, grind it smooth, and you won't be able to tell. It'll be solid as it was before, but here we are. We're going to clean this up, and I'll show you when it's all cleaned up. But every little dot, if you look here, let me get a little closer, is spot weld, spot weld, spot weld. And then when I clean it, I'll see what I missed, go back, and refill it. So I'll be right back. Right here, I had two holes where the rivet, where it was spot welded and it was rotted through, so I had to fill them up. So I'm going to show you a close-up of that. Let me see if I can get the lighting right. Here's one, see it? And then here's the other one right there. Let me move the lighting, maybe you get a better view of it. Right there, all filled up. And I'll show you what I did. Some people don't know this trick. A lot of people don't share this trick. But I'm going to turn you to the other side and I'll show you what I did to fill them holes without cutting out that panel and damaging anything else. Okay, we're on the other side. And what I did, if you see in there, because I was able to get, I cut this back because I wanted to get access. I'm going to be replacing this. Someone asked me if I'm going to be replacing the cowl panels. I'm going to be replacing the outer cowl panels, but I'm not going to replace the whole panel itself. Just right here where it's rotten, I'm just going to cut it across here and then just replace this lower section because there's no need for me to touch the upper section of this cowl panel, the outer cowl panel. But anyway, to get back to what I was saying, if you look in there, there's a piece of copper. A lot of people don't share this trick. So what I ended up doing is I could actually remove this. This is just a wedge that I put in there, so I could hold that in place. Let me loosen it up. Hold on. All right, I loosened it up. What I did is I just stuck a piece of wood in there. I made a wedge to make it nice and tight. Here's the wedge. Just a piece of wood, just to keep the metal and the copper tight against there. And I am going to remove the metal angle iron I had holding it, and then I'm going to remove the copper. Here is the copper that I used. Right there are my two spot welds. Okay, it was actually like this, and right in there is exactly where those spot welds are, and it's nice and clean, nice and filled up, so that way you don't damage any other metal, and you fill them, grind them smooth, and you're done. But anyway, just wanted to show you that little trick. I'm going to be doing that on the other side as well. I'm going to make some custom pieces. There's my Chevelle over there, show you that, and let's move on. Okay, everyone, that panel is all welded, sanded, grinded down. I am gonna primer it with some weld through primer, and this side over here is all done. I already started welding it. I was just checking it, making sure everything was okay. So in other words, there wasn't any pinholes that I missed. And the back is done. We'll go over there in a second. Hold on. All right, see, the back is done. Shine some more light. That's that corner right there I replaced. That's all done and ready to go. And the other side, let me show you. That's the other side, and that's ready to go. So all I'm going to do is the next step is to finish primering everything. I'll show you how that turns out. And then I am going to start installing the floor pan. See you on the next. Okay, the primer went on really easily. So that's what it looks like with the weld-through primer. I actually did all 4 corners. This is the other side, all done up. And let me show you the back. That's all primed up, but I noticed some pinholes over here. Let me show you. If you, let me shine the light. Oh, paint's still wet. But anyway, right through there. Can't see it that well, but there are some pinholes. But that's going to be taken care of when I install the floor pan. So the floor pan is actually going to go there, and then when I tack weld it, I'll fill all those little pinholes up. There's like 4 of them that I saw. And then you got the other side. Now this is the driver's side. And if you look right there, there's a pinhole, and over here, there's a pinhole. So I'm going to fill them in once I install the floor pan. I didn't notice that until after I got done cleaning it. But once I install, I got to fill in all those spot welds anyway. So that's just something else I have to do. No big deal. All right, next video will probably be me installing the floor pan. Okay, I'm using this right here if anyone is wondering. It's a zinc weld-through primer. Made by Technique, Professional Car Care. So this is what I'm using. So I'll show you how everything turns out once I'm done spraying it on. So here we go.